How much will 1000 ADA potentially be worth in 2025? In today's video, let's find out. However, before I continue on any further, I first want to mention how I am not a financial advisor, and this video is not meant as an invitation to buy, sell, or trade cryptos. That is not the case whatsoever. But with that being said, as of right now, 1000 ADA is currently worth $390. And what that means right there is if that, let's say during the next bull run, ADA were to just go back to its all-time high price, anyone out there who owns 1000 ADA right now would have managed to potentially turn their $390 investment into nearly $3,100, which I think is just absolutely insane. I think ADA is so undervalued, and I think it is so oversold as of right now. And personally speaking, do I think that ADA can return back to its all-time high price? Yes, I do. In fact, I think it's going to do that during the next bull run. And let me explain why I think so. First of all, when it comes to ADA, it is the main cryptocurrency that is powering the layer 1 blockchain known as Cardano. And here's the thing, when it comes to layer 1 blockchains, oftentimes people think that Ethereum is the best layer 1 blockchain. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people, they oftentimes like to say that, oh, Ethereum, it's the best layer 1 blockchain out there. But in my opinion, I disagree. In fact, I believe that Cardano is a lot better than Ethereum. And yes, when it comes to Ethereum, it's now proof of stake, it's Ethereum 2.0, but I think oftentimes people neglect the fact that even with Ethereum 2.0, Ethereum still isn't scalable. And here's the crazy thing. According to Charles Hoskinson, who by the way is the co-founder of Ethereum and the founder of Cardano, according to him, it's going to take Ethereum potentially another 4 to 5 years to even become scalable. And I think that's just way too long. I think in this day and age, waiting 4 to 5 years for a layer 1 blockchain to even become scalable, I think is totally unacceptable. But you want to know something that's scalable? And that's Cardano. Yes, when it comes to Ethereum, it's a lot bigger than Cardano. It has a lot more fans. It has a higher market cap. But in my opinion, I think Cardano is fundamentally just better than Ethereum. And also, let's not forget, Cardano at its core is absolutely fantastic. For example, Cardano is 47,000 times more energy efficient than Bitcoin. And yeah, you heard that right, 47,000 times. And also on top of that, when compared to a number of other layer 1 blockchains out there, Cardano actually has one of the fastest transaction speeds. So overall, when I consider just how special Cardano is, I truly do believe that ADA will have no issues returning back to its all-time high price during the next bull run. In fact, I actually do believe that ADA is going to reach much higher than that during the next bull run. And that right there brings me to my next price target for ADA, and that is ADA at the price of $10. And do I believe that ADA can reach this in the next bull run? Yes, I do, and let me show you why I think so. And one of the major reasons why I think so is because when it comes to Cardano, there are many amazing DeFi projects built on it. And when it comes to the DeFi market, I believe that it has a lot of potential, and the data backs it up. For example, the DeFi market by 2031 is expected to be worth over $398 billion. And I think that right there is absolutely shocking. It's crazy to think about just how big the DeFi market could potentially be in the very near future. So with that in mind, I think it's so amazing to see this many amazing DeFi projects built on Cardano already. And I think as a result of that, it's truly going to elevate Cardano to even greater heights in the long term. So when I consider Cardano's fantastic fundamentals, and when I consider what industry it is focused on and the potential that that industry has, I truly do believe that $10 for ADA during the next bull run is really not out of the realm of possibility. In fact, I actually do think it's a very realistic goal for ADA to reach. And now I want to talk about an even bigger milestone for ADA, and that is ADA at the price of $15. And now some people may think, oh wow, ADA at the price of $15, oh that's crazy. Some of the Cardano haters out there, they may think that, but in reality, I don't think $15 for ADA is that outlandish. In fact, I do believe that it's actually quite a feasible goal, and let me explain why. First of all, ADA at the price of $15 would only mean that it would only have a market cap of around $525 billion. And some people may think, oh wow, around $525 billion, oh that's so ridiculous. But here's the thing, $525 billion is actually not even what Ethereum reached back at its peak in 2021. Ethereum back in 2021 actually had a market cap that was considerably higher than that. And now, if ADA needed, a $5 trillion market cap or a $7 trillion market cap or something crazy like that in order to reach $15, then yeah, I get why it's unrealistic. But around $525 billion, I don't think it's that unrealistic. We have seen a layer 1 blockchain in the case of Ethereum with far less fundamentals than Cardano actually reach much higher than that in terms of market cap. And also, there are many bullish metrics out there that show how ADA could very well reach the price of $15 during the next bull run. For example, if we take a look at this, we will see that as of right now, there's more than 420 million people in the world owning cryptos. And what that means right there is that currently there's more people than ever before in history owning cryptos. And just to put this into context, if we take a look back in history, back in 2021, when Bitcoin was at $68,000, when the whole crypto space overall was popping off, when everything was euphoric, when altcoins were having that massive rally, when all of that was going down, there was only around 300 million people owning cryptos in the world. So just imagine this, right? If back then the whole crypto space overall was still able to have that massive rally despite only having around 300 million people owning cryptos, just imagine what the next bull run could potentially look like, especially now that we have over 420 million people owning cryptocurrencies. During the next bull run, the FOMO, the buying pressure, the buying volume, that could all very well be at an all-time high. And I strongly do believe that during the next bull run, Bitcoin is going to go to at least the price of $100,000. I strongly do believe that. And when that happens, altcoins, they're just going to go through the roof. And I think ADA will be no different. I think ADA is going to go along with the ride. So overall, when I consider just how amazing Cardano is, when I consider its fundamentals, when I consider its use case, and when I consider what industries it's focused on, and also last but not least, when I consider just how massive the next bull run could potentially be, when I take all of that into account, I truly do believe that ADA will have no issues reaching high prices during the next bull run. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if ADA during the next bull run reached the price of $15. I do believe that Cardano is just that extraordinary. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's a very wonderful video.